Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crafty Saturday. My name's Michelle, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I come to you live every Saturday morning here on my Facebook page at facebook.com/makingmemorieswithmichelleirene. It is so good to be here with you today. I have been waiting all week. I love coming and talking with you. And today, oh my goodness, for the last 2 weeks, I've been getting these boxes of all of my holiday papers and stamp sets and embellishments. And even though it is still hot and extremely humid, it is August in North Carolina after all, I'm in the holiday spirit. I have been singing Christmas carols and reciting Halloween poems all week, and it's just been, I don't know, it's a little crazy sometimes because I'm in the holiday spirit and, you know, I'm wearing a sundress, but that's okay. The Stampin' Up! Catalog, some of you got them last week. I've heard from you. I'm so glad you received them. Thanks for letting me know they got there safely. If you still need a catalog, will you let me know? I'd be happy to send you one. Or if you have a different demonstrator, go ahead and ask them, okay? But the catalog is awesome, and I wanted to go over just a little bit with you this morning about what my favorite things in the catalog are. Now, this catalog starts, the selling period for this catalog starts September 4th. It goes to January 2nd. As demonstrators and hobbyists with Stampin' Up!, we're able to order a whole month ahead. And that's one of the best perks, I think, of being a part of Stampin' Up! Is being able to craft. You know, holiday crafting starts in July and August, and now I'm all set. So right now there's a great special going on for $155. That's $56. For $99, you get $155 in product plus free shipping. So if you're interested in that, you let me know. Everything that we talk about today is going to be over on my blog as well, which is www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And if you hear my dryer going off, I am doing laundry, so sorry about that. But I want to talk to you today about the designer paper that's in the catalog. As you know, I think the best part about paper crafting is actually the paper. So let's take a look at all of the sets of designer series paper. This is the Monster Bash paper. And if you have crafted with me in the last 5 years, you know that Halloween is not really my thing. However, I love this suite. I had to get everything in it because it is adorable. And this cutest paper ever. I don't know if you can see, but there's some script writing behind it, and it says things like benefits of ingesting garlic. So it talks about all the good things about ingesting garlic, including fighting off vampires. Okay, so, and on the back of that is a beautiful, beautiful scroll work. Look at this. This is just adorable. My niece and nephew are coming from California next week. Actually, they get here today. And one of the reasons I got this suite so early is so that I can do some crafting with them while they're here. They're going to be here for 2 weeks. Look at this one. This one is cool. I think my nephew is going to love this. This is a maze, right? Like secret passages. I can totally see this being like a cool game of Clue or trick-or-treating. It's awesome. And look at the faces on these guys, right? It's a whole gallery of not so spooky figures. They're just adorable. Look at this little gargoyle. Can you see him? He's so cute. And the mummy and the skeleton who's lost his head. There's just a whole gang of not so spookies. This paper, now this comes in 12 by 12. I did cut it down for 6 by 6 because I'm running a paper share, and my paper share comes in 6 by 6 pages. So you would get 2 sheets of 6 by 6 of all of this. So I wanted to show you what it looked like as 6 by 6, but This piece right here is a 12 by 12. The Ghouls Gazette would be awesome for scrapbooking because it's all, it looks like an old vintagey, spooky newspaper. And then this one, every conjurer and Harry Potter fan is going to want to have this bookshelf. The magic art of frightening up. Here's ghostly greetings, 100 years of haunting, what to feed your monster. I mean, this is going to entertain my niece and nephew to no end. They are Harry Potter fans, and this is going to be so much fun. Okay, so I have them labeled because I don't have them all memorized yet. So moving into more fall crafting, we're going to look at the Come Together suite. This is beautiful. Look at the colors. This has me written all over it. The soft blues, the blue greens, it's just beautiful. And on the back, we have some nice, lovely plaids in contrast. Again, some leaves. Look at this one. So this is, if you can see, it's a little trio of pumpkins in some really rich Cajun craze. And look, absolutely love the wood grain accents. Whoops, I was crafting with that one apparently. Some nice, it looks like, if you can see, kind of burlap with some little polka dots. Beautiful, beautiful fall harvest colors. Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see you. I really am enjoying seeing you all here this morning with me. And again, these pumpkins, it looks like it's stamped on burlap. It just looks hand stamped, and it's really just printed on paper. It's gorgeous. Okay, so really pretty for fall crafting. Now we move into our holiday crafts. Our Christmas holiday, excuse me. Okay, we're going to start with the night before Christmas. And the colors in here are very vanilla, so it's giving you that vintage feel. Very classic Christmas. It's, look at these Santa's reindeer. Aren't they majestic? I just love them. Pretty stripes. Nice stockings. These stockings, they kind of look a little whimsical. They're not, I like that it looks like they're hand drawn. These Santa's hats, totally cute. Now this is a 12 by 12 stack, or I'm sorry, a 6 by 6 stack. So you're going to get 4 sheets of, in the paper stack you still get 2, but there's more designs. Okay, so this is very fun. I'm thinking, don't tell people who are coming to retreat, I haven't done my class yet, but I'm wondering how I can make this stack work because it's just so much fun. Look at these sleighs and the reindeer. Oh my goodness, that's cute. Can you see this? This right here screams Charlie Brown Christmas. Can't you just see a little Charlie Brown figure? I wish I had one. He would be adorable in that. Some really nice bright yellows. And then this, like little notes to Santa, right? They're Christmas cards, envelopes with stamps. And if you look carefully, the stamps, I'll bet, mimic the paper. Very pretty. I'm really happy this year with the paper because it looks, I truly am thrilled because there's blues. There are blue papers. And so this is the Feels Like Frost stack. And again, this is a 12 by 12 stack. No, it's way too early to do math with you guys. This is a 6 by 6 stack. So these are full size, what you see. I didn't cut them down. And these are perfect, not just for Christmas, but for winter crafting as well. And on the back, we've got some beautiful silver foil. I can hardly wait. I'm truly tired of summer. Look at these. I think that's, well, I was going to say it's upside down. Maybe it could go either way. Oh, and on the back of that one, very pretty. Look at the icicles. Oh, I grew up in snow, and I really don't miss what snow brings and all the work that it brings, the shoveling, the icy roads, and the driving conditions. But I do love to be inside and watch it snow, and to wake up and see the whole world just covered in magic. Look at the detail on this. Okay. Oh, I grabbed 2 of those. Sorry. Again, I told you I can't count. And this one, look at that. I mean, really, magazine quality. I absolutely, look at the purples in that. I see Highland Heather. It's just spectacular. Wonderful winter scenes. It's going to make some beautiful, beautiful cards. This pack is adorable. This is the Let It Snow pack. And if you can see right here, it's last year when we had that Santa pack, you know, it was flocked with, it was puffy, it was like velvet. Well, this is sparkly, and it's glitter. And the good thing about this glitter, it doesn't come off. It's not going to get all over your crafting table. Okay, look at this little guy all wrapped up in his scarf. Just adorable. And on the back, we've got some great, look at these hats. Now these hats you could cut out and stick right on top here and make your own snowmen. The other thing in the Let It Snow bundle, in the Let It Snow suite, there is a snowman builder punch. So we can make snowmen all winter long. These aren't just Christmas. Notice, very fun, but I don't see, well, there's some trees. I was going to say, we didn't have any Christmas trees on any of those yet. Okay. I love the colors. They've got some beautiful reds, but they've carried a coastal cabana and some blue in there to give it a really nice, cool feel. And, ooh, candy cane stripes. Very fun. And some mittens. That is a great, great stack as well. I really can't wait to get started. I designed a class yesterday for my demonstrator retreat, which is September 14th. And it was a lot of fun. Now, this is the Twal Tidings. If you've seen the Cardinals in the catalog, this is the paper that is featured in that Twal Tidings suite. This is incredible. I absolutely love it. It looks like that Victorian Christmas. And it, again, uses the very vanilla and garden green and real red. So very classic Christmas colors and just absolutely stunning. On the back, this is a neat suite because it's the same pattern in the contrasting color. So we have real red and garden green, and that's seen throughout this stack. Now, some of these may look the same to you, but if you look closely, if you come over here, this sheet has a pretty little church and a sleigh, carolers. And on this one, we have some ice skaters, we have a snowman and some kids and some dogs sledding, and this has more of a farmhouse scene. So the other has more of a village with the church, and this one has more of the farmhouse scene. And again, the same in the contrasting color. I like this one. This is a woodland scene. It has bears and hares, foxes, and some birds. It's very, very pretty. And this is nice because the only thing that you have to decide is what color you want to use. And again, I grabbed 2 of that. if you're looking for sparkle and bling, the Brightly Gleaming pack is going to be for you. I love this one. Uses copper and Night of Navy. And so we have copper foil accents on one side of our paper, and the other side is just it's just paper. This looks like it should be super thick, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's not going to add a whole lot of bulk to your projects, even though it has the copper accents. They've kept it very thin, just like our regular Designer Series paper, to help us out. I'm sorry if I moved that off camera. I love these colors, and again, this is not just for Christmas. Oops, I grabbed one that didn't belong. Okay, can you see the copper accents? It's going to go great with the new Delicata metallic inks as well. This piece right here is my absolute favorite in that whole stack. It's beautiful, both sides. And then the Wrapped in Plaid. This is a 6x6 again, which means you get more patterns. And if you look at this, this has gold foil accents all the way through. Okay, this has plaid on one side and, whoops, that's all the same, not plaids on the other. Very nice tartans, stripes, and then we have some reindeer. Here are some pine cones. Whoops, upside down Christmas trees. This sheet is awesome. I love this plaid right here, but when you turn it over, these Christmas trees, and these Christmas trees go with the pine tree punch. And so you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trees punched out of one sheet of paper. How awesome is that? Polka dots and little reindeer, little running reindeer in kind of a running pattern. More blues and greens with some beautiful holly. And then this one has stockings. So that's the pack that I designed with last night. Had a lot of fun with that. So you may be thinking, all right, so tell me more about that paper share. Well, you would get all of this paper, and that gives you an opportunity. Well, you wouldn't get that piece that just flew out, okay? I promise I won't give you that one. This is 96 sheets of paper. And instead of getting the huge packs that you might not know which one you like best, this is a great way to get a sample. And then let's say that you like the Feels Like Frost paper the best. Then we can order more of that. Or you are doing some scrapbooking and you want to use this night before Christmas to document your holidays this year. Then we can get more. But this gives you a good place to start. The other thing that I offer with my paper shares is the opportunity to get matching coordinating card bases. So you would get 48 card bases in coordinating colors, and it's all sectioned out. So for example, if you were getting the Monster Bash, there might be black and pumpkin pie and crushed curry, so that you would have your card bases already cut and scored for you. I've done just about all the work. You just get to have fun crafting and creating. The paper share alone is $33, and if you wanted to add the card bases, that would be 48 cards. That adds another 20. So what can you do with a 6x6 sheet of paper? Okay, some of you may be used to getting the larger pieces of paper. What can you do? Well, let's see. Let's come in here. I'm going to pull out that reindeer sheet because it's beautiful. And I'm going to cut it down. Let's make this card using this reindeer sheet. Comes from the Wrapped in Plaid. And let's see. I have my trimmer. And I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4. Okay? Set that aside because we want to come back to that. And then this I'm going to cut at 5. Now all measurements, you know, are always on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And I have a piece of Whisper White that measures 5 by 3 3/4. No, it doesn't. It's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then I'm taking the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, which is part of the Wrapped in Plaid suite. And I'm going to use the stamp that says North Pole Delivery. And I have my Cherry Cobbler ink pad. And I'm going to stamp that right in the very bottom right-hand corner. With my snail, oh, you know what? That's too big. Let's cut some of that off. It would be, if I wanted the full panel, then that would have been the right size. But let's cut an inch off of that. Oh, good. Okay. Again, you're going to have a hard time deciding what pattern you want to use. And that's why I give you 2 pieces. Okay. Then I have some Whisper White tulle. And I'm channeling my grandmother because when I sewed with my grandma, she always told me you never leave a seam unfinished. So we're going to finish that seam. Grab my glue dots. Stuck to me this morning. And I'm just going to wrap that around just to cover the seam. Ooh, finish that roll. And now I'm going to tie a bow right here in this corner. Maybe. And I could play with that all day, but I won't. Then I have a shaded spruce card base. And I'm just going to use some more snail. Add that to my card. Trim off my edges. And then let's finish the inside as well. So I've got my trimmer back out, and I'm going to cut this to, I have a piece of, so that's 5 7/8 as well, or 5 1/8, excuse me. And let's cut this at 1 inch as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of that because I've got my deer cut in half and that looks kind of weird. So let's flip it over. And then that leaves you room to write your message. So a very cute card with a few little scraps, but I'm sure that you can find great use for that. Impressively straight for this time on a Saturday morning. No kidding. Wow. Anyways, that is made with a 6x6 sheet of paper and showing both sides. I hope you had fun crafting with me today, and I hope you'll consider joining my paper share. No money is due until the 1st of September. Paper shares will ship on or around September 16th, so you will have plenty of time to craft and create with all of these beautiful papers that are featured in the 2019 Winter and Holiday catalog. Until next week, I hope you have a very crafty weekend, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.